Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this New Year's Eve look that I filmed for you guys. It is a voiceover today because I was referencing a photo and I really wanted to be able to focus on it. And I will do a voiceover, of course, so that you know what I'm doing. I'm able to explain it. But yeah, I really love the way that this look turned out. I kind of want to wear it on New Year's, so this might be my New Year's Eve look. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. I show you guys the picture that I'm referencing in the video, so definitely keep on a lookout for that. She is a super talented makeup artist. I will leave her Instagram in the description. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you want to get notified every time I post, then hit that bell. And yeah, this will be my last video in 2020. I can't wait to see what 2021 brings. So I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in just a second to show you how I did this look. To start off, I'm going to be priming my lids with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in light beige. And I'm going to be putting this all over my lids just to help prime and cover up any discoloration before going in with the eyeshadows. This is the reference photo I was telling you guys about. It is an absolute beautiful smoky winged liner, and this is kind of the picture I was referencing in the video. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Toques by Julia's Place palette, and I'm going to start off with this dark gray shade to start mapping out the eye look. I love this palette, and it has some really nice shades in it. And then I am taking the Amrezy palette from Anastasia, and I'm going to take the black shade in that palette, and I am just going to go over where I shaped with that other shade to intensify it and start the blending and the depth. Here I am just taking a small blending brush and the first shade we started off with and blending out that line. This look is all about blending, so if you do recreate this, just take your time, go in with a little by little, add more black, add more gray, and you'll start to see it come together. But just be patient. This was a little bit of a time consuming look, but it was beautiful in the end, so it was all worth it. Next, I'm going back in with the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to be taking a lighter shade, and I'm going to be taking this on a fluffy brush and just blending out any harsh lines. And like I said, this is a lot of blending, so I will blend, go back in and intensify any color that I feel like I lost, blend some more, just be patient, keep going back in, building up gradually, and you'll really start to see the shape and your vision come to life. I was getting a little disappointed in it there for a minute, but once you keep blending, it all comes in together in the end. Next, I'm going to be taking the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte, and I am just taking that light cream shade. I'm using this because I really didn't like any of the shades for my lid in any of the other palettes, and I'm just softly cutting the crease with this shade, nothing too harsh, but just enough to make the lid pop a little bit more. For the next step, I am taking that same black that we used in the Amrezy palette, and I'm using an angled brush, and I am making a winged liner. So I do go in and intensify it with liner later on, but I really wanted to make this a little bit smoky, so I'm really mapping out where I want this wing with eyeshadow because it's easier to blend away and correct, and then I will intensify it with a actual liquid liner to make sure it's completely black and seamless. For liquid liner, I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and like I said, I'm just using this to intensify the black shadow and make sure everything is crisp and clean. To start on my face, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer, and I am just going to rub this into my hands, warm it up, and then pat it on the face, and this will give a really nice tacky base to have your foundation stick to. And since this is a New Year's Eve look, I wanted to go a little bit further and prime with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just to fill in any pores in my T-zone and give a very flawless base for the foundation. For foundation, I am mixing the Huda Beauty foundation and the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop, and I am mixing these just for a shade match because I am self-tanned in this video, and also I like the finishes of both of them. The Huda Beauty can be a little too matte, so I'm mixing in the Pretty Fresh just to make sure I like the finish and completely getting a beautiful, flawless base. Next, I'm going in with that same e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm going to be putting this on my under eyes, any little blemishes I have, and just anywhere I want to highlight. And I'm blending this out with the same foundation brush and just making sure everything is blended and completely flawless. I really wanted a nice base since we're doing a little heavier of an eye. Now to set everything in place, I am using the Anastasia Loose Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to take this on a fluffy brush and set my whole entire face so nothing moves and everything stays throughout the night. Just making sure to really press this into my skin. For bronzer, I am using the Morphe Bronzer in the shade Vlogger, and I am just going to start warming up my face a little bit, bringing some color back into it, and giving some life to the face. And now I am going back into the Park Avenue Princess palette, and I am just going to intensify my bronzer with these two shades. One's a little warmer, one's a little cooler. And I'm just going to contour my nose and deepen up the hollows of my cheeks. For blush, I'm using the Makeup Obsession Isn't It Peachy palette, and I'm going to be mixing two of the shades in here just to give a little color back to the face. And I have really been on a blush kick lately, so I pretty much put this everywhere. I just like that it gives a little bit of youthful color back, and it's a really pretty shade, so I just kind of put this everywhere. For my highlight, I am going in with this Glow palette, and I cannot remember who it is by. I want to say, it's a skincare brand. I cannot remember it, but I will link it below if it's still available. But I'm going to take that middle shade and just highlight my face with this. Next, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild black eyeliner, and I am just going to tightline and waterline my eyes, make sure everything is completely covered in black for a little bit more of a sultry look. To finish up the look, I am going to go in with the black from the Amrezy palette, and I'm going to use that same angled brush I used on the top lash line, and I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line with this black. Then to further blend that out, I'm going back in with the Juvia's Place palette and using the lightest shade that we used and just going to buff out the bottom lash line. This isn't a great clip, but I wanted to keep it in. I am just going in with that same liquid liner and making a point in my inner corner to really continue that cat eye look and give a little bit more to the look. And then I am going in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter, and I'm going to be putting this all over the lid to give a little bit of shine. And then for some added glitter, I'm going in with this NYX Silver Glitter and pressing that over top of the Urban Decay glitter just to give a little bit more sparkle to the look. Since it is New Year's Eve, we usually like to go pretty sparkly. And then for my lips, I'm going in with the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Lady Balls and putting that all over my lips. This is a very true red, and I thought this was perfect for the look. Next, I am going to go in with these Salon Perfect lashes, and then I am going to put on my mascara while the glue is drying. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Lash Extensions Mascara, and I am just going to put this on my top and bottom just to make sure everything is black and blends in when you put those falsies on. I like to put my lashes on after my mascara, personal preference, and then I'm just popping on my lashes. And then for the last step, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist and spritzing my face to make sure everything is in place and also to get rid of any powdery look. So that is the finished look, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this with all of your friends. Can't believe 2020 is over, but it was long overdue. Yeah, and I will see you guys in 2021. I hope that New Year's is amazing, and I can't wait to see what 2021 brings. So I think that's it for me. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.